Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel where you can find a lot of recipes, inspiration. Today I'm making some mini cereal cookies. And it may not be the quickest task because making a lot of mini cookies requires quite some time, but trust me, at least once in your life you gotta try them out because they're so worth it. The reason why I love this recipe so much is because when the cookies are in the milk, they don't become soggy right away, which I hate when that happens, but they keep their crunch. So I strongly suggest you give them a shot. I hope I convinced you. Let's get started.
This simple recipe for mini cereal cookies is even vegan friendly. So let's start by blending some oats until they become a fine flour. Then I mix the oats with about 3/4 cup of all-purpose flour, half a teaspoon of baking powder, and the unsweetened cocoa powder. I suggest sifting it to avoid clumps. I also sprinkle a pinch of salt, which will enhance the chocolatey flavor, and whisk up everything. Add in the sugar, either white or brown sugar, doesn't really make a difference, and mix it in with the rest. At this point, I add in the wet ingredients, which are the milk. I used oat milk because it's one of my favorite, and sunflower oil. Stir it well until the dry ingredients are well incorporated. And lastly, I also add in some mini chocolate chips. Or if you want, you could also just throw in some chocolate chunks. Compact the dough well and then lay it on some parchment paper and roll it out until it's quite flat. About this thick. Awesome, now we can start making the mini cookies. You can use a tiny cookie cutter, but if you don't have it, I suggest using a piping tip for a pastry bag or even a coupler, and that's what I'm using. You could also simply make them with your hands, just like this, but I feel like it's more time consuming. So once we're done with the first part of the dough, I just repeat the process with the remaining amount. I decided to make these very mini cookies, but you could also make regular cookies from this dough and just break them in pieces in the milk to save up time. But there is something about these mini cereal cookies that is just so special, and I suggest you give them a shot. I bake them in a preheated oven at 350 Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. Let them cool down and then dip them in some milk.
So good. Honestly, I can't recommend them enough. I am just in love with these mini cookies. Give them a shot and leave a big thumbs up if you like this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe for new weekly recipes and see you next time. Bye bye.